Yeah, I know. I'm a fat man. I'm an old fart. I'm an atheist, a heathen, a godless person. Have no myths, no superstitions. Richard Dawkins. If ever I had a hero, if I was into that hero worship thing, like the fans of football players and the fans of celebrities and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean, right? Well, if I ever had a hero like that, it would be you. That speech was so. Your speech to the Pope. I know you were talking to the Pope. That's great. Yeah, it was wonderful. You were so succinct. I mean, it was so obvious. Everything you said, you didn't lie. You didn't make anything up or take anything out of context. But I can hear him now. Yeah, I can hear him now. What I've always wondered, what I always found real curious and actually disheartening too, besides curious, is the fact that there's people out there that even after all of this, realizing, hopefully, listening to people like you and me and Pat Condell and Christopher Hitton and such, and come to grips with the fact that Catholicism is basically Nazism in a dress. Yeah. If you read the manifestos or whatever they call them, it's just like the Nazi thing. As a matter of fact, Hitler was a Catholic, like you said, and he has yet to be excommunicated, as well as all the other Nazis who were Catholics after all these atrocities have yet to be excommunicated. That in itself is very telling, you know? Should we compare Ratzinger with a Nazi? Should we call him a Nazi? Well, yeah. He was not just Nazi. They say it's mandatory and all that, but that doesn't mean that you can realize you're doing something heinous, genocidal, and refuse. If you have the courage of your convictions, I mean, you're a pope now. Apparently, they saw great things in you. Poop. He's a pope. He's supposed to have great things. He's supposed to be able to sit next to the right hand of Jesus or God or what their freaking mythology says. Excuse me. I have to get rid of these hiccups, and the only way is the way my mom taught me: holding your breath, pushing your diaphragm as if you're trying to blow your air out, but don't let it. Count to 10. Bend over. Then let the air out slowly. And what it does is it resynchronizes your diaphragm with your lungs. So that's what hiccups are. They're out of sync. Anyway, just get back to the speech. Richard, Dr. Dawkins, that was great. And this thing with him and the condoms and all that other stuff. You know, here in America, we have a thing called murder by proxy, or you know, or whatever it is. Yeah, it's called a hitman for hire type thing. That's, you know, it sounds like that's what he's doing almost. He's telling all these people, don't use AIDS. I don't understand what was his logic in that anyway. Did you ever hear? I mean, I heard what he said, but there was no logic behind it. I mean, he wasn't really. How can you contract something by covering it up? Yeah, yeah. You put a shield on something so you're going to get AIDS. What? You just people don't know. They don't get it. And the reason they're saying that, I think, is because everybody's circumcised over there, and they're already having, men who are circumcised have a huge majority degree of erectile dysfunction in circumcised men compared to whole men. In fact, whole men, erectile dysfunction is, well, it's almost non-existent. We don't have a problem. We got all of it. But when you get circumcised, your penis, it has nothing to grow into, for one thing. Think about that. Sorry, I got on that. Sorry, I got on that rant, but it all has to do with the religious circumcision thing. They're trying to bring a health deal into it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that I'm dragging on your platform. That I'm using your platform to make this video. But I just want to know, let people know that here in America, we are atheists also, and there's more and more of us that think rationally, that do not want a theocracy. We don't want the Pope even coming here either. I'll be first in line. In fact, when Pope John Paul II, I think it was, the next to the last one or something, came to visit Phoenix when I lived there, Arizona, he was going to be parading down Central Avenue, you know? So they had all these porta potties for people, right? So I erected this big sign pointing at all the porta potties, and I wrote on it, Pope John's. I know. I loved it. It was too funny. Some dumb, I don't know who, somebody ran out and took it down right away. You know, I guess I should have took a picture. Come to think of it, that would have been great. What a dumbass! Could I not? But maybe that's what you guys ought to do over there. Put up where the porta potties are. Put Pope John's. Anyway, great video, great speech. I wish everybody could be as intelligent as you. I wish everybody could listen to this and pay attention because it's all true. The Pope is a despot, a dictator, a Nazi. He's all of those things. And calling Hitler an atheist is the biggest misconception of the century. The man was a die-hard freaking fundamentalist Catholic Christian son of a gun. He thought everything he did was ordered by God, his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He thought he was a soldier for the truth, for the Bible, for God. He really did. It's just weird. People, they want to say he's an atheist. That atheism, like Dr. Dawkins said, atheists, we don't have an agenda, a dogma. It's not about that. Just, I just wanted to say, great job. Thank you very much. I was glad to be here. Yeah. Everybody have a good one. I'm just an earthling. Later.